Ooh, it's so cold over here today in Cape Coral, but guess what's colder? The real estate market over here. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you all the numbers. This is Manny, your pool home realtor. Hello everyone, this is Manny, your pool home realtor, as always, giving you the Cape Coral real estate market report. There's a lot of things happening over here in Cape Coral right now. So let's start it, because that's what you guys came over here for. So active inventory right now, as of today, 3,387. Take a look at this. This is crazy. This is 2019, and so if you guys know, I always compare to 2019 where we at. Inventory went down, 2021 started going up. So right now we're over here. This should be a little bit more. These numbers they haven't updated yet. Based on this, we are 21%. So just put it like 25% of increase compared to December 2023, where we were 2,500. For some of you that keep following me for a long time, you guys know that we went from like 200 properties, which would be over here a month. Oh, well, sorry, almost 300 properties a month to where we are right now. That's huge. So, and for those that always were looking at, hey, we need more inventory. We need more inventory to have more options. Hey, you guys got it right now. So, inventory 3,387 properties, which that's huge. I mean, that's a lot of homes compared to where we used to be. That have to be to all the properties that people came over here to build. There's a lot of new builds happening over here in Cape Coral. As you guys know, a lot of investors come over here. They saw an advantage because there was so much land available. So that's where we are right now. But stay tuned, because I'm going to give you my little quick recap as always, and I'm going to be talking about that too as well. So property sold in December. So right now there were 356 properties, which that's a little bit less than 23% less properties than last year. That's huge. That's just showing us, the decrease in that aspect of the demand over here. Right now, the months of supply, this is single family homes only. This is no condos, no townhouse, no nothing. Just single family homes. That's why I always, that's the only thing that I report on it. If you need any reporting something else, let me know. Give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email. Months of supply, 9.5. That should be a little bit more up based off that. And how you know that? You get the amount of properties and divided by the amount of sold a month, or, within 30 days, and you can know roughly how much months of supplies we have. Median sale price. Let's come over here. I just want to show you guys the price and see what do you think about this. This is what kind of scared me a little bit. Come over here. Let me show you really quick. All right, guys. So this is where we are in pricing. So if you guys know, this is 240. We kind of climbed. This was when they started to increase the interest rate. A lot of people jump into the market and they don't care. They purchase the property. This is May 2022, and we got the hurricane keeping going down, and we are right now at 381. Compared to last year, we are 2% down. If you guys want to check my Fort Myers report, in that Fort Myers report, the prices went up. So I just want you guys to understand that real estate is always local. What's happening over here in Cape Coral is not the same that happening in Tampa. It's not the same that happening in Miami. It's not the same thing that's happening in United States. So I just want to, make sure you understand that. Because when you start looking and hearing a lot of people talking about the real estate market, they're probably talking about their town, about the whole United States, or about the whole Florida. Compared to Fort Myers went up. Lehigh went up. I haven't checked for Estero and Bonita, but the Fort Myers market is doing great compared to Cape Coral right now. So always, think about that. If you want to check the Fort Myers report, wait until the end of this video. I'm going to put in one of the cards over there at the end. But this is where we at. We cannot hide this, guys. We keep on going down. I'm going to talk a little bit about this at the end. So I just want to make sure you guys see this, because I got over here my projections on pricing. But this is where we are right now. You're going to say, hey, Manny, do you think prices are going to come a little bit more down? Hey, we're on to the end, so I could give you my recap. But this is where we are right now in this area. So closed sales compared to last year, we are down 6.6%. This is compared to December 2023. As you guys know, this is that April 2021, 2022, 2023. So as you guys know, we are really seasonable, right? This is close, right? So we went up, we were down over here. I think this was part of that. I think this was for the hurricane, 2022. Then, we start going up again, the market go down, up and down. So what I think was going to happen is we probably, and one point though too in sales, so this is pretty much like our demand. If you could see, demand went up, went down, and then over here went up a little bit. So we got to figure out if these go up a little bit, then we're probably going to start seeing those prices going up. So wait a little bit. Let me give you that prediction at the end. So I just want you guys to understand the whole graph where the market is doing. So over here, 2024, I could see that demand start going a little bit more up because you could see the difference. But once again, we just went over here for a terrible hurricane. So let's see where we finish on this year and where those prices that you guys see. I'm gonna explain the prices at the end of my recap, so you guys understand the pricing and the analogy of what I think is happening and the why. Another indicator that I like to look out just to figure out what the market is doing is the new pending. This is what people say, hey, yes, I want to purchase the property, right? So if you guys could see 2018, 19, 2021, then we start seeing the demand going down. This was that 2023, and then we went up over here in 2024. So 2024, demand went up a little bit, and even though prices come down, and then I'm going to talk about prices in a little bit. But if you could see, over here, we're almost the same thing as 2022 in pending and people that want to go over there and put properties. And then, of course, this would be that part July. As you guys know, we usually get busy from now all the way to like May, June, and then June go down. That's why I always tell you guys the best time, and once again, the best time to purchase properties over here is from, I would say, September or August to November, October. You could probably get the best deal, which I have done a couple of those this past year. Really good deals for some of my clients. So, based on this, on the new pending, I could see, demand going down, up a little bit. We got to see what this market do, because this is, if this keep incline, we start seeing those increase this next couple of months. Prediction, and I think this is going to happen, is that, historically, every time we pass an election year, prices go up. When prices go up, what happened? That means that demand go up. Inventory might shrink a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be the same thing as Cape Coral, but I think if demand go up a little bit more, we're probably going to start seeing a more neutral market, and possibly, we're probably going to start seeing that increase in value in properties over here. So that's what I think is going to happen. That's historically. Once again, every time that there's an election year, the election year passed, you could see an increase in housing. Let's see, this year is not any different than any other those years that this happened historically over here in the United States. So some of my predictions, some of my recap of the market. I think in this year we're probably gonna see a little bit less of properties getting built. And I know you guys gonna say, hey, there's a lot of build, there's still a lot of people putting dirt and stuff like that. But believe it or not, new permits from 2023 to 2024 have decreased dramatically. So we're probably going to start seeing that in 2025 to kind of back it up a little bit if demand doesn't get a little bit more active. That's something that I could kind of start seeing over here right now. Let's see. I have talked to a couple of builders out there. They're saying, hey, they want to get rid of the stuff that they have in the book. By the way, they're giving a really good incentive. And, interest rate are right now, 6.9, 6.8. So you probably could get into a home in the 5.5 and all that. Call me. I'll let you know how we could do that and save you a lot of money. And you're going to say, hey, Manny, but what about insurance? Insurance is high. No. This past year, I helped numerous of customers, and this is what we noticed, at least what I noticed on this market. When you're buying insurance, if you buy it local, I know I don't have nobody local over here. I know everybody that do insurance local are gonna hate me, but if you buy it local, it's more expensive to buy it. Let's say, for example, somebody in Orlando, somebody in Tampa, somebody in Miami or whatever, and you're gonna say, hey, money, but if it is apples to apples, yes. I think all my customers, we receive a local quote. When I put that quote to somebody else out of Fort Myers, out of Southwest Florida, we knock down like $600, $700. And yes, apples to apples, the same the same product on one, it was the same as another one. Maybe one or other tweaks, like belongings that went down $10,000, but I mean, to save $700, that's huge. That's that's a lot of money, to be saved. You're gonna say, hey, well, I'm gonna do it with $50, $80 that I'm saving on my insurance. That could be your cell phone bill. That could be something else. You could put that on savings, say save some money, right? So just get with me. I'll let you know how we could do that, and the strategies that I have behind all that, and lower more your interest rate too as well. And another thing too with the new construction, before we jump into the prices, there's 7 properties right now out there that there were people that you got 3 type of builders over here. You got the builder that, hey, like let's say for example myself, I have a couple of $100,000. I'm gonna build a house by myself, so I'm gonna give, hey, general contractor, I want to do the floors. Okay, boom, I want to do the walls. So you're gonna have those type of people. Then you're gonna have the general contractors that they build. They got a big company. They build their own properties to do resale. And then you're gonna have the big builders that they build a couple of properties. So what I'm seeing is these small people that they don't have big companies, that they're not general contractors, that they're maybe people like me and all that. They don't have the funds, or they know that they cannot sell the property of what they're gonna spend to build it. So there's like 7 or 10 properties out there in the market. If you want to see all that, double check the description. I'm gonna put it over there from my website, all those properties, so you guys could take a peek on it. So there are properties that either, it's just like the skeleton outside, the walls, some of them are just unfinished. Just need to do the drywall and all that inside. So we start seeing a lot of that coming over there. That's part of the, maybe reset of the market over here in Cape Coral. Who knows? We gotta wait and see what happens. But I start seeing that trend of people disposing properties that, hey, I'm thinking about selling, and now I won't be able maybe to do the finish it and all that. So, if you could grab those for a really good price and still, flip it and do good, hey, go for it. But what I could gather is that, those are for people that they don't have big companies, or maybe people that were, hey, I want to start building this property, and they fell short on their funds to finish it. So, but yeah, we got those in the market right now. So just be careful if thinking about buying it. Just make sure you know the numbers exactly, how much it's gonna take to finish it and all that. The worst thing, prices, right? As you guys could see from over here, from 2024 to where we are right now, we almost lose 20%. And I know one of the reasons on this, that technically is more like, I would say maybe like 11%, because some of those homes there's a lot of properties that have come into the market that are less than 300,000. It could be, I don't know if you remember back in the day, homes from like the 1960s, 70s, 80s, really turned down. Those properties in this time were selling for 330, 340. Those are the properties that are under 300,000. So if you take those out of the market, technically this number jump up again to the 400. So pricing, if you take those out, pricings, when we go down, this we're eliminating. This would be like just going over here. You don't see this deep if you take those properties out the market. So where prices are gonna head into Cape Coral, like I told you earlier, on the pending, if demand start going more, we got to see what this season brings. Is a lot of people come over here, what the season brings, and see if that would push those prices up, or if people need to sell, and they start knocking down the price on the property and bring that value more down. Who knows? There's a lot of properties over here right now in Cape Coral, and the problem with that is back in this time, well, actually in this time when everybody say, hey, the market is so hot right now, they didn't have the time to build those properties quicker. They overspend. They bought a lot of more lots that they need to buy. They build more, and now over here demand is low. So another thing too that is kind of maybe hurting us over here in this area is we still have a little bit of a hangover for the hurricane. We still have that. That's what, 2 years ago in 2022. So there's still a lot of stuff happening in that aspect. But mostly the biggest thing is just make sure you know how to tackle the insurance. If you're right now on the contract with a property and your agent find out about this insurance thing, make sure you quote another companies out of Fort Myers and compare it to apples and see if that would save you a couple of $100 a month and all that. One of my customers, I think that the highest one that I saw that I say was almost like $800, and that's what literally two same policies, same numbers, same coverage and all that. So you could do that. I know there's a lot of things going on right now with the insurance, but just shop around. Believe me, shop around, and you're gonna find a lot of good deals, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, thank you, Manny, right? Or hey, call me and I will guide you through it. So hey, that's where we're going in prices. So the expert, I'm gonna put over here this little slide over here right now. The expert, if you guys could see like Realtor.com, all the Wells Fargo and all that, they're predicting increase in prices nationally. This is not only in Cape Coral, so like I tell you, the market is local, real estate market is local. What's happening in Fort Myers is not the same over here. So I just want you guys to understand that. But nationally, all these experts are saying, except the last two, they're predicting that we're gonna have an increase. So if you put all these together, you're gonna see that average is what, 2.8, 2.4 of increase, which, hey, that's, I'll take that. Bet you your homeowner would take that. And the people who purchase in 2024, 2022, we want to have that. Another thing too, if you're thinking about selling and you're in that, time frame, it's gonna be hard. And then, if you're thinking, hey, I purchased my house in 2022 for, I don't know, 400,000 and trying to sell it for 5, that ain't not gonna happen. I'm sorry, that ain't not gonna happen now. Probably going to happen in, maybe 2 or 3 years more. So you could, if the market recoup from that fast. I think the market is just gonna do like this, go down a little bit more and just stay stable, before it start going up again, at least in the Cape Coral, because all the inventory that we have over here. So hope you guys enjoyed this report. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call me, text me, send me an email. I will gladly help. And then if you're gonna see the Fort Myers report, double check one of these sites. I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be one of these sites. Enjoy your night, guys, and stay hot, because guess what? The Cape Coral market is cold as the weather right now. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.